What's going on, y'all? Long time no see. So look, I am back this evening with a video, right? Okay, so first, I've been stressed the fuck out, okay? That's why you haven't seen any YouTube videos from me, because I just ain't want to be bothered with shit, okay? I didn't want to be bothered with anything or anybody for real. And so I just haven't been doing anything but the bare minimum, which is going to work and coming the fuck home and tending to my daughter, okay? So it crossed my mind. I was like, okay, I'm just going to turn the camera on. I'm just going to talk to y'all. This ain't about no one subject in particular. This just a video where we talking, okay? So you can take it or the fuck leave it. It's probably going to be a long video. So if you like watching long videos, continue watching. If not, you can always exit. Just as easily as you clicked on the video, you can always just exit. So, okay. I'm sitting at my vanity and I'm just going to try to restore some order because it's been a mess. And I just, when I have shit like this all over the place, it just adds to my frustration. So I'm just going to sit here talk to y'all while I try to get some order going here on my vanity. And I want to thank y'all for bearing with me. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for watching my little old YouTube videos. Listen, I use an iPhone to record. This background back here, little old cheapo background room divider that I got online, and that's it. Like, something I discovered is that people take this YouTube shit way too seriously sometimes. Like, I done had some comments on some videos where motherfuckers is mad because the review wasn't, I don't know, the review wasn't what they thought it should have been. Motherfuckers quick to call you a bitch on this joint, I know that much. But like, it just is what it is. Like, look, if you don't like the fucking video, don't watch the video. Why must you leave dumbass comments? And for real, like, I don't really care. But at the same time, when you think about it, I done come across many videos on YouTube that don't really grab me, but I'm not gonna leave no dumbass comment calling nobody no bitch or nothing like that. That's just stupid. But anyway, so yeah, so let's try to get something happening with this vanity here, and we just gonna talk. Back to the stress situation. So I mean, life just gets redundant at times. It's easy to fall into a funk. It's easy to get really down on yourself. And that's what has, that's what had been going on recently with me. And it didn't really dawn on me how badly it was affecting me until I was I was texting with someone, and they just was honest and was like, look, you've been real grouchy lately, and you just need to check that and just make sure that you are not you aren't just becoming completely withdrawn altogether. Because first of all, if you haven't figured it out, I'm very much an introvert, so I spend time by myself. That's just usually what I do. Like, I don't mind being by myself, right? But what was happening was I was just feeling like, look, not that I just want to be by myself, but I was just withdrawing from everything and everyone, when normally, I just take some time to myself and then I'm right back at it. But lately it's just been on a whole nother level. So when the person that I was talking to was just like, you know, you don't want to just fall into a complete funk. And I really hadn't, I wasn't really looking at it like I was in a funk until, you know, this person just was like, you know, just kept it real and was like, you've been, because I was like, I needed space. And let me stop saying this person. The person I was talking to said, the person I was talking to was my aunt, right? And my aunt was just like, you know, you just been real grouchy lately. And because I was like, I need space. And my aunt was like, you've been needing space for a minute. And you've been being a grouch. So just make sure you keep an eye on that. I was like, yeah, you know, and I figured the best way to kind of deal with it was to make a YouTube video, right? Because this is very much an outlet for me. And that's one of the reasons why I do what I do on YouTube, is because it's just an outlet for me. So that's that. Like, and something else that dawned on me is that, you know, life is very much what you make it. I mean, I've always known that, and it sounds cliche, but it's true. Life is very much what you make it. And I'm sorry, y'all, I'm trying to get this back. If you let it, stress will take over your whole fucking life. And you know, a nigga like me, you know, I'm too young. Oh, speaking of, look, and I just had a birthday pass. So yeah, a bitch is a year older, a tidbit wiser. And I just was like, okay, if you let it, that your life will run the fuck away and be gone before you know it. So, you know, after it being brought to my attention that I was actually in a total funk, I said, okay, that's it. I just need to not let this shit get me down, okay? And that's it. That's why we're here today. So I'm sorry, y'all, I'm distracted. I'm trying to talk to y'all and do this at the same time. This in my head was a good idea when I was sitting at work thinking about it. But anyway, moving on. So yeah, I celebrated a birthday, and I can't really say I didn't really celebrate. Like, I really didn't do anything, you know. I was just blessed to be here for another year. I, you know, made it through without no major issues or difficulties or problems. I keep dropping my bag. And I'm here. So that's that. And speaking of YouTube, people, listen, I do YouTube because I just do YouTube. Like, it's cool to get subscribers and views and all of that. It's cool. But for real, for like a person such as myself, I started YouTube because I just felt like starting YouTube. Like, I have a handful of YouTube favorites that I have watched for many years now. And, you know, I just was like, well, if they can start YouTube, so can I. You know what I mean? Like, of course, at some point, I want to upgrade my equipment. You know, over time, make investments in my channel. But I mean, right now, it's not really a super huge deal. Like, I'm recording on my iPhone. I got this cheap El Cheapo background back here that I got online. Might have cost like 80 to $100 at the most. But, you know, and I've had, you know, I guess you can say people have subscribed to the channel. People watch my reviews. And it just is what it is. Like, I'm not going to go through no whole bunch of changes or spend my whole check trying to buy the newest, latest equipment and nothing like that. I'm not about to do that. And it's been just fine. And, excuse me. Sorry, y'all. And what I've noticed is that people come and go. People will subscribe to your channel. People will unsubscribe from your channel. And that's just the way the YouTube world works. Like, I don't take that shit personally. Like, I've gained subscribers. I've lost some subscribers. Like, and I don't... My intent is not just to gain subscribers and views or whatever. I do it because I just feel like doing YouTube. That's it. That's it. That's all. And I was watching, if y'all are familiar with the TED Talks, I'll try to, or matter of fact, just Google it. TED, T-E-D, Talks, T-A-L-K-S, TED Talks. And I was watching one of the installments of TED Talks, and the guy was talking about I believe Apple and Samsung, like the competition between Apple and Samsung or something like that. But anyway, the gist of it was the philosophy behind why people buy your product, basically. So I just kind of threw that in the bucket with YouTube. Okay, so people, and what the guy was saying was, people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. Okay, so I use that as a philosophy for my YouTube channel. People aren't necessarily watching because of what I do. People gravitate to my channel because of why I do it. And that's not just me. I'm not just talking about myself. I'm just speaking in general. People, and I know that's a lot of the reason why I watch certain YouTubers and I've gathered a group of favorites, is because I can tell when somebody's sincere, and I can tell when somebody's just, doing it for, like, trying too hard, basically. So, YouTube is cool, but it's not to the point. It's nothing that I'm gonna just go balls to the wall about, because I'm not. It's cool to get subscribers, but I'm not gonna just do dumb shit trying to just get subscribers. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm rambling, but again, like I said, I decided to make this video as a stress reliever. So it just is what the fuck it is, okay? I got all this random shit. This choker. This is a Fashion Nova choker. It broke. If you can see that. This is supposed to be the end where the clasp is. But see, it broke. So, it's trash. But yeah, so it feels good to have the camera back on and just to be talking. Although I'm really not talking about nothing for real, but I appreciate you guys watching. So, anyway, it is mid-October, you might as well say, and it has been warm as shit. Like, it feels like August out here, and it's just weird, like, to be going about my business on an October afternoon feeling like it's like 80 something degrees outside. It's just weird. But listen, I'm trying to make heads or tails of this vanity, and I really need to just throw some stuff away. Chocolate bar palette. But yeah, so anyway, what's been going on with y'all? I am curious to know how you guys have been doing. Leave a comment below. Let me know what's been going on with you, if you care to do so. In the meantime, I am going to just try to get this vanity in shape. Ain't that some shit? I sat and thought about making this video over and over and over, and now that I'm actually trying to make the video, I don't have shit to talk about. But it is what it is. Victor and Ralph Flower Bomb. And I watched Black Ink Crew that came on last night. Speaking of stress, Ryan had a heart attack, and that shit is no bueno. A heart attack at 30 because you stressed the fuck out. Listen, I'm not trying to have that shit happen. And so I'm just really trying to do everything I can to make sure that I'm not adding any extra stress, you know, or just going through unnecessary shit. And what I realized too is that having a whole bunch of people in your life, you know what I mean, that shit adds tons of stress, which is why I'm such an introvert. I don't want to be the fuck bothered, you know. I just don't, because I don't want the extra stress, and I don't want people all in my face all the time. I just like being by myself, but it's a very, very fine line, because you could easily slip into a depression like that. So I just, you know, I was like, let me switch up my routine. You know what I mean? Let me switch up my routine, and instead of just coming home and just conking the fuck out like I usually do, just come home and turn the camera on. So that's what I'm doing, right? And what the fuck? Oh, that was a sample. So now we have the holiday season upon us, right? And I heard somewhere that the holiday season, something like, is when a lot of people will commit suicide. So if it's in your power to love on somebody during the holiday season, please do that, because suicide is no joke. Like, I've in my family experienced suicide, and that shit, I mean, because I don't know, I just can't imagine what a person could possibly be going through to just take their own life. And speaking of, stress, depression, sadness, all that shit lumped in there together can just lead so many different ways and can turn out so bad. So, if somebody's reaching out to you or whatever, or you think you might be able to do something to uplift someone else's day, then try to do that. Like, and I know we all fall short. We're only human, and we have good days, bad days, halfway days. But if you have an opportunity to make someone else's day brighter, even if it's just a smile at somebody, do that, because you never know what somebody else is going through. So, and I even have to check my own self at times, my own attitude, because man, look, just dealing with the damn metro every day, that shit can put you in a bad headspace alone, right? I mean, because people be pushing and shoving and having an attitude, but the thing is everybody is trying to get somewhere. So why the fuck do you have an attitude? Like, and it's not like, okay, the train pulls in the station, you can see the train is crowded. When you're standing on the platform, you can see the train is crowded, but you still get your ass on the train. Why? Because you got somewhere to go. But then you get on the train with an attitude because it's crowded. Like, and somebody might be pushing up against you or whatever. But it's like, the fuck? Like, you not the only motherfucker that is on this joint uncomfortable and crowded. So it's easy to get an attitude, but like, when you think about it, just try to chill out, like, for real, because it could be a lot worse. And somebody told me that too. It was like, yeah, you going through shit, but it could be a lot worse. So snap the fuck out of it. And I get it, but we still need somebody to listen to us from time to time. So it just is what it is, right? I don't know. I don't know. We still deal with the same, shit. Different shit, same shit, different toilet, whatever have you. But especially with all the shit that's going on in this country right now, it's like you wake up every fucking day to some like the Vegas shit, what people just dying every day. I mean, shit just keeps happening all the fuck around us, and it's like, listen, tomorrow is not promised at all. So, that's why I said, if you have it within your power to make someone else's day better, just do that. However that may be, just do that. And I'm not saying put a cape on and go out and try to save the world. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that your small act of kindness might just save someone's life, because that person, whoever they may be, might just be right on the edge. And you never know, like, just you saying smiling and saying good morning, or telling a person to have a good day, you know what I mean, might help them get through. Y'all ever seen that movie with Michael Douglas, Falling Down, when that nigga was on his last fucking straw. And it's been a minute since I've seen the movie, but I do remember, like, it was a bunch of shit with his job, his wife, and then he went in the damn burger joint, and all he wanted was his shit to look like the way it looked in that picture. And when it didn't, it set him the fuck off, right? So, I just use that as an example. If you have the ability to brighten someone's day, just try to do that. And that's it. That is it. Just try to do that. Because it's hard out here for a nigga. Okay? It is hard out here for a pimp. And okay, look, y'all, the Dove controversy. I seen the shit on Facebook as I was scrolling, and I didn't pay any attention to it at first until I started hearing everybody getting in an uproar about it or whatever. And I get it, but it's like we have become so hypersensitive. It's like everything causes people to flip the fuck out. And I don't know, like, I just sometimes think that we put so much energy into shit that motherfuckers, Dove, they came out with an apology talking about something they missed the mark. But if they was really forward thinking and really had compassion for what's going on in this country right now, they would have never even put that shit out. Like, how in your right mind does your marketing team get together and be like, yeah, we gonna just go ahead and do this? No. Dove don't give a fuck about nobody being in an uproar. I mean, I just feel like if they really cared, they wouldn't have put that shit out to begin with. So, you know, for us to get all bent out of shape over it, I understand it. But them motherfuckers don't give a fuck. If they gave a fuck, they wouldn't have put the shit out to begin with. So, I just feel like maybe we should just relax a little bit. You know what I mean? Just relax a little bit. All this shit going on with the politics and this motherfucking administration. That's us. Stress. Motherfucking stress. So, the shit that you could let roll off, just let it roll off. And the shit that you can't let roll off, then don't let it roll off. Right? But yeah, y'all, that's it. I'm making some slight progress here on this vanity. Not much, but a little bit. It looks a little bit better than it did when we started, before we started. So yeah, y'all, you know, if you are going through something and you feel like shit might be hopeless, or you feel like you just don't have the strength to keep on pushing, just know that you are not the only one, okay? And because it can get like that sometimes, where you just feel like, damn, why is all of this shit happening to me? Like, why me? You know? And that went through my mind a lot too. Like, why me? Why me? Why always me? But listen, you're not by yourself. So Don't feel like you are. Everybody goes through stuff. So, and just know it's not going to last forever. Eventually shit will turn around, but you also have to be the one to take control of your circumstances and be willing to say, look, I'm not going to let this shit get me down, right? And don't worry about what the next motherfucker has to say about you. And I'm learning that, especially here on YouTube. This worldwide platform that is YouTube is just that. Like, anybody can get on YouTube, make videos, say whatever they want to say, and they can also, you know, if you put yourself out there on a worldwide platform, you just have to be ready for what comes with that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not going to like me. Everybody's not going to like my videos. People will say dumb shit about what's in the background of your video. People will say dumb shit about how you look, how you sound, the way you talk, whatever. But when you're doing YouTube, you have to keep that in mind. Like, YouTube is not just going to be your comfortable little world where everybody's just going to love you and embrace you and take you in. I mean, we would love for that to happen in a perfect world. But you know what? If you want to start a YouTube channel, just start your fucking YouTube channel. You know? Don't worry about all that other shit. Cause I know I went through some of that same shit thinking about starting my YouTube channel. Like, I don't have the right equipment, or I need this before I start. I need that. Until one day I was like, you know what? Fuck that shit. I'm just going to start my YouTube channel with what I have and just let that be that. Because all that waiting around shit and procrastinating, you'll never get started. The one thing about YouTube though is that it ain't going no motherfucking where. So if you don't feel like you ready to start your channel just yet, don't start your channel yet. YouTube ain't going nowhere. YouTube is not going nowhere no time soon. And apparently now isn't the best time to, I guess, be a content creator on YouTube. I don't know. I know when I first started my channel, I was able to insert ads, but then something changed to where you had to hit 10,000 views on your channel before you could place ads in your videos, which, by the way, is a milestone. My channel did hit 10,000 views. Thank y'all so much for watching. Small milestone, but it's a milestone nonetheless. So yeah, thanks for watching and helping me get to that 10K. But you know, like I was saying, it's easy to get wrapped up in how many views you get, how many subscribers you get, the comments that are made on your videos. But listen, if you want to do YouTube, just fucking do YouTube. That's it. Like, and you'll just, you know, learn as you go along. Like, there is no instruction manual for YouTube. There's no instruction manual for you know what I mean? Like, how do you get people to watch your videos? People that want to watch your videos will watch your videos. Yeah, lighting and I don't have a DSLR camera. I wish I had one, but I don't. So, you know, but that's not stopping me from making YouTube videos. So if that's at your core, what you want to do is make YouTube videos, then just make YouTube videos. I'm still deciding exactly where I want to take my channel. Do I want to continue my channel? I don't know. It's just a bunch of questions. I definitely want to continue my channel, but it's like the build out process. Like, do I want to just do show reviews? Do I also want to do makeup videos? I definitely do want to do makeup videos, but I need to improve my camera quality before I do that. So that's just going to have to wait. But again, like I said, YouTube isn't going anywhere. So I'm not going to stress myself the fuck out trying to make makeup videos. So, yeah, y'all. Anyway, listen, I want to just once again, for all my subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I'm just a regular ass everyday type of person. Work, come home, take care of my daughter. So for you guys to tune into my channel and subscribe, and you know, leave me your feedback, it means a lot. So thank you so much. And I'm getting ready to get off of here. Find me something to eat because I'm hungry. And yeah, that's it. So until the next time, y'all, make sure y'all comment below whatever you want to say, whatever you want to leave. If you're going through something, if you just want to talk or whatever, or just have something on your mind, you can just leave it below, right? And I will definitely talk back, because you took the time to leave a comment, and so that's the least I could do is talk back to you guys. So on that note, you guys take care. I will see you guys in the next video, whenever that may come along. I told y'all they would be sporadic, but anyway, y'all, I will see y'all in the next video, and y'all take care. Come back and join me in the next video.